जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा। यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन। यशोदनन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन। यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन। यशोदानन्दन यमुनातीरवनचारी। 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 राधमाधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधमाधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा। गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोधनन्दन भज जनरञ्जन। यशोधनन्दन भज जनरञ्जन। यमुनतीरावनचारी। यमुनतीरावनचारी। जगन्नाथ माधव कुंज बिहारी। जगन्नाथ। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे। गोपी जन वल्लभ गोपी जन वल्लभ श्री राधे। गौर हरि जय निताय पतिता पावन गौर हरि जय जय प्रभु हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल ताय गौर हरिस्तनाथेर ब्रह्मानंदे हरि हरि बोल नाम संकीर्तन की जय sorry for being late and thank you for the opportunity. Sorry again to disappoint you if you were expecting some senior devotee or devote someone else to give the class, but from the series of wonderful exalted devotees speaking Bhagavatam last few days or few weeks, I should say, we had Divine Association of Chandramauli Maharaj and also Ananta Krishna Maharaj and wonderful time. Summer is the time to be in the US. You know, we have a lot of devotees visiting us here. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 11, verse number 34. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे मुकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपास्तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरो धनुतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम् हरिर्नाम एव केवलं कलो नास्तेव गतिरन्यथा ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः I should have project. I can project actually. Hare Krishna. Sorry, Prabhuji. तं प्रसादाय वत्साशु तं प्रसादाय वत्साशु सन्नत्या प्रश्रयोक्तिभिः सन्नत्या प्रश्रयोक्तिभिः न यावन्महतां तेजः न यावन्महतां तेजः कुलं नो भी भविष्यति कुलं नो भी भविष्यति तं प्रसादयत्वत्सासु सन्नत्या प्रस सन्नत्या प्रश्रयात् प्रश्रयोक्तिभिः न यावन्महतां तेजः कुलं नोभिः भविष्यति
तं प्रसादय वत्सासु सन्नात्या प्रश्रयोक्तिभिः
त्या प्रश्रयोक्तिभिः
न यावन्महतां तेजः
न यावन्महतां तेजः
कुलं नो अभिभविष्यति
कुलं नोभिर्भविष्यति तं प्रसादय वत्सासु
सन्नात्या
त्या
प्रश्रयोक्तिभिः
प्रश्रयोक्तिभिः
न यावन्महतां
तां तेजः कुलं नोभिर्भविष्यति synonyms tam him prasadaya pacify vatsa my son ashu immediately sannatya by offering obeisances prashraya by respectful behavior uktivi by gentle words nayavat before mahatam of great personalities tejaha wrath kulam family na our abhibhavishyati will affect. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada. For this reason, my son, you should immediately pacify Kuber with gentle words and prayers, and thus his wrath may not affect our family. Purport. In our common dealings, we should maintain friendship with everyone, and certainly with such exalted demigods as Kuber. Our behavior should be such that no one should become angry and thereby commit a wrong to individuals, families, or society. A very small purport. I have absolutely no qualification to sit here and speak on Srimad Bhagavatam, but as a matter of duty and service, and trying to learn and apply in my own life what I've heard from other senior devotees, I'm trying to repeat few words. Anything that you see helpful or good comes from them. Anything that you seem out of context is because of my impurity and insincerity. Please forgive me. It's a disclaimer well in advance that hear it at your own risk. You know that Hare Krishna. So here in this verse, Swambhu Manu, we're actually at the almost at the end of the chapter where he's specifying and advising Dhruva Maharaj. Chapter 11's name is Swayambhu Manu advises Dhruva Maharaj, and previous chapter, um, Dhruva Maharaj started killing a lot of yakshas because his brother is killed by um, by one of the yaksha. It was very interesting that Chandramoli Maharaj, I think, spoke on this, or someone else spoke on this, that Dhruv Maharaj's anger was so strong or so, great, that he said maybe the Alakapuri king, King Kuber, who is the brother of Lord Shiva, he said, I heard, and I was astonished that, oh, he might be hiding also that, okay, because Dhruv Maharaj is so angry, he killed so many yakshas, and then Swambhu Manu, as a elder in the family, comes and tries to advise or gives the right advice that one person killed, it's an individual situation, one on one. Why you are making it, you know, for a whole community or a country or a group of people or uh, whole dynasty, or like those who are all living together, they might not be directly related to your brother's departure or death. And then he further explains, anything happens, God is in charge. The Lord Bhagavan, who is the creator, maintainer, and destroyer, he is ultimately in charge. So, like, continues to advise and instruct Dhruva Maharaj, his grandson. And looking at the current situation, Dhruva Maharaj is contemplating, listening to his elder. That is actually a very good sign of someone who is going to do the right thing. Because when you're sharing with someone and they listen, that means there is a possibility of the application of the instruction. So if you try to share something with someone and they are not even willing to give you any time or having any uh, weight or any attention to the to what you have to say, then we can see that instructions, even though you say it or share it with them, we can we can understand that it will not be followed. So here, Dhruv Maharaj, being the emperor and being in so much of anger, but he is listening to his grandfather, and and eventually we'll find out that he will stop. And here, very verse before, very nicely, Swayambhu explains that the yakshas that you're killing are the citizens of Alkapuri, and the king is Kuber, and Kuber is actually the brother of Lord Shiva. So you're displeasing both. You are agitating Kuber, and because he's related to Lord Shiva, you are displeasing Lord Shiva also. So the way he is instructing Dhruv Maharaj to pacify Kuber is very, very significant. That, okay, you did whatever you did and just leave from here. That is not the case. When one realizes their mistake, there are steps to follow. There are communication to be made to the relevant individuals. If we made some mistake, then we have to take action, take the responsibility, accountability, and um, be ready to get the consequences. In this case, Swambhu Manu Maharaj is saying that please say some pleasing words. Here in translation, it's with the gentle words and prayers. So pacify Kuber with gentle words and prayers, and thus his wrath may not affect our family. So Swayambhu Manu Maharaj is telling that just don't think of yourself and okay, you got angry and you did whatever you did. That's just not you. It could come upon anyone belonging to that family. And like the way you are killing so many of them, if something goes wrong and someone else gets that kind of anger, then you would be implicated for this kind of destruction, or rest of the family might be affected also. So here it is, as a king, Dhruv Maharaj, Swayambhu Manu is telling to Dhruv Maharaj to think of your subjects also, your subordinates also, your family, your kingdom, and just try to minimize the damage, try to minimize the uh, the animosity. And of course, this there were a lot of illusions were created by the yakshas, and it is actually part of the pastime. But the take-home message is, um, there are a lot of individual, uh, you know, uh, message that we can take, but we can see that as great as Dhruv Maharaj, who has personal association and darshan of Lord Vishnu, could really uh, come up or become so angry that the Swayambhu Manu has to come and give him the advice, right? Otherwise, what our general understanding is that once you have the association or darshan of the Vishnu or Bhagavan Krishna, you are all good. You for the rest of the eternity. That's what we feel. That's what we understand, that we are good. I achieved the perfection. But living life of a devotee, or spending time or utilizing our existence, is has to be always in the service of Krishna. If anything we are distracted, then of course, you know, of course we are blessed by the, you know, devotee association and the mercy that we got. But in Hindi, we say this saying. It says, uh, what is that? Uh, Nazar hati, durgatna ghati. If you lose the track of your goal, or where where you really where you really should be focused, and then the distraction, if you're distracted, then there will be a possibility of a disaster. So as devotees, as practicing devotees, it is very important for us to always keep our goal fixed up, and at least try to strive to achieve that common minimum or basic program that Srila Prabhupada has kindly laid down for us. That try to wake up as early as possible in the morning, Mangalarti, our uh, Brahma Muhurta chanting. Then, if not Mangalarti, come for Shringar Arti Darshan. If not Shringar Arti Darshan, at least come for Bhagavatam. Listen to the Bhagavatam from home. At least once a day, come to temple. Those of us who live very close, half an hour, radius, we are very we are very fortunate to have, his his divine grace, Srila Prabhupada's, by his mercy, Shri Radha Gopi Jana Vallabh, Nitai Patita Pavan Gaura Hari, they are all always, ready to give their mercy to us. So come take darshan, and most importantly, share our good fortune with anyone whom we come across. Because this is the process that will give us the maximum ROI, return on investment. Only this life, or whatever the time that is left in this life. Some of us are approaching 50 soon, or they're already above 50. Half of the life is already gone. And almost you feel like, you know, you wasted your time, you wasted your life, and not really utilize the time that was given and the opportunity that was given to us um, by Srila Prabhupada and the divine arrangement to the fullest. So whatever the time is left, engage, try to be of some service, try to be of some, engagement where we can really utilize our time. Srila Prabhupada always says that add Krishna to your life. Add Krishna to your life. Add Krishna to our life is the easiest way to to utilize our human existence and please Krishna. Because adding Krishna meaning any activity related to Krishna you can pick up. But the easiest way for us to do and others to engage is the chanting of the holy name, the Yuga Dharma Harinam Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. More, it is very difficult with the logician mind to put faith in the Hare Krishna mantra and saying that when sometimes when we are sharing with someone also we feel like is he really is he really listening or I'm just saying. When you're sharing that okay, chant Hare Krishna and this will happen, and it has a potency to Hare Krishna mantra has a potency to reawaken your dormant love in the heart. The more you say it to others, more your understanding gets more stronger. You feel more convinced, you become more sincere. And this is the easiest way or the method that you can share it with others, and it helps you also. Why Bhagavatam or any spiritual topic, share, it helps both ways, the one who is saying and the one who is listening. That is why this is so magnanimous. Sharing Krishna consciousness, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, reading scriptures, sharing with others is so wonderful that not only it gives the opportunity for others to take up the message, but the speaker, one who is narrating, one who is sharing, has a tremendous benefit that at least he his understanding gets solidified, his understanding gets more and more stronger. And due to that just one selfish motive, I always try to share whoever comes to the temple that who is this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because it is very difficult for um, someone who just comes to have any understanding or faith. Of course they have come to the temple, so they have some piety, some understanding that this is God. If I'm in trouble, I need to go to temple, ask for something. He will do good to me. Even if I don't need anything, let me just go as a gratitude. Whatever you have given to me, I'm very grateful. So that understanding is already there. But Krishna can do a lot more than that. Krishna can do a lot more than that. He can take us out of this birth, death, old age, disease cycle that we have been fallen into from time immemorial. We have changed so many number of bodies, so many births we have taken, and somehow or the other, by Krishna's grace, by devotees' grace, by Srila Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's grace, we have been associated with this wonderful process of Krishna consciousness. And This this process is so sublime, so wonderful. It doesn't even take any, technically speaking, to practice bhakti. It doesn't take any material resources, only your time, only your desire to be engaged into Krishna's service. Of course, to spread Krishna consciousness, we need all the resources in the world we can take and engage and put into Krishna's service. But individually, our bhakti doesn't depend on any material or any external, um, resource. Just our own desire and willingness to be engaged in Krishna's service. Yesterday was very auspicious day, the most auspicious day of Sanatan Goswami Pad's disappearance day, as well as Srila Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj's disappearance day. Um, it is not by any coincidence that Maharaj departed on Sanatan Goswami's disappearance day. Um, Sanatan Goswami is the eldest brother of the um, three brothers, uh, Roop, Sanatan, and Anupam, and and four brothers were there. Okay, so I'm yes, so there are four brothers. So Sanatan Goswami is the oldest or eldest, and he continued serving the um, the Muslim ruler, and he Rupa Goswami went to Vrindavan first, and then Sanatan Goswami also joined him later. So we are all called Rupanugas, or because Rupa Goswami, we are followers of Rupa Goswami, but Sanatan Goswami is the elder brother of Rupa Goswami. So we six Goswamis are the contemporary or the direct, they got direct instruction from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to, propagate Krishna consciousness, or this all these different holy places that we are seeing in Vrindavan are the mercy of mainly Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and the six Goswamis who kind of made this wonderful places of pilgrimage or the pastimes made available to us. So we are very, very, we cannot thank enough or put into words our gratitude, the contribution that they have for bhakti or the process of following bhakti. Also, we were discussing on the following the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada and the previous acharyas, how His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj has really, Chandramauli Maharaj was the other day, before he left last program, he was kind of glorifying Maharaj that in India, even to take a permit to have something get done, it takes minimum 6 months. To for a small house or anything. Maharaj had the whole temple made in 10.5 months in Ujjain, starting from the conception or the land acquisition or whatever the beginning of the process till the inauguration. It was 10.5 months, which is unheard of in India. Any project that you start, it takes so much time. But Maharaj has had such a potency, and the way he would uh, he would make sure that things happen in a way, such a wonderful ability to manage things also, and the dedicated team that he had that made this. And anything that he did is for the glorification of Srila Prabhupada and in service of Srila Prabhupada. So anything that he would do was the first and the foremost you know, Maharaj's attraction is how is Srila Prabhupada pleased by this action. I want to do this for Srila Prabhupada. In the glorification of Srila Prabhupada, I want to do this. And that is the meditation Maharaj always had. We we have this we have this you know he writes it, and while Srila Prabhupada is being put into samadhi, Maharaj is right there and praying and folding his hands. He's saying, Prabhupada, I really want to come with you. What am I going to stay? What am I going to do here and stay here? I really don't have any service. Like that, Maharaj was lamenting when Prabhupada was leaving. But then he continued his service, and then I think a year or two ago, before his departure, he writes in his Vyasa Puja that Prabhupada, I think I have, kind of done whatever I could, and now I think you should allow me to come back. That is what Maharaj's mood, and he such an exemplary life of a sannyasi, of a guru, a GBC, a Prabhupada man, a person who can we can blindly kind of trust whatever he's doing is in the glorification of Srila Prabhupada. And from the GBC meetings and other things that I hear, that he would always be his first sentence on any matter, he would be Prabhupada would have wanted, like that. Prabhupada would have wanted, and the XYZ, whatever the point was being made. If he was asked for any opinion, he would made it like that. Prabhupada would have wanted this has to be done this way or something like that. So we are very, very fortunate to be, having such an exalted personalities association at any given point in time. We should very, very dearly cherish those memories and those interactions, and take it to our heart. Any personal instruction was given, and try to fulfill to the best of our ability, and um, and try to please Shri Guru and these exalted personalities, like that. That way, Shri Prabhupada will be pleased, Krishna will be pleased. And as I've said in the past also, and we all know that these individuals, these great exalted personalities are always available for our rescue. It is just our own effort or our own desire to access their mercy. It is real. This is not something pie in the sky. This is not something that is just a theory. Individuals can really experience if they make themselves available and open to the process. Bec- because if we feel, if let's say for example, any sport or anything that you want to achieve, if we just are going to stay on the outside and we are going to continue to speculate, and we are going to say, oh, this doesn't really work. If even if you practice this sport, play the game, but you will not be selected into the team, or you will not be given chance, you will never take up that process. If we always speculate and if we always say this will never work, we have to really try. So for those individuals, you are all very exalted and very wonderful, devotees, very inspirational, worshipable individuals who are all here and online listening. But this is for those who are on the edge. You can share with them that try this process even for 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes, 1 hour, as Yugal Kishore Prabhu always says, you know, how we have 168 hours a week, 24 into 7. Come here for an hour, Sunday, 1 to 2, that would help us. It is less than 5.5%, 168 hours to 1 hour is less than 1%. So by when Srila Prabhupada was around, our Sunday feast was actually meant for that, bringing newcomers. That is what the devotees used to do. Whole week they would go out, preach, sell books, share books, prasadam, incenses, whatever way they can get engaged, and bring everyone who they meet on Sunday. So that spirit of sharing Krishna consciousness, and by Yugal Kishore Prabhu's mercy, devotees' mercy, Rohinandan Prabhu is here, so many wonderful preachers, you know, that we have such wonderful activities going on. 5, 6 universities, 3, 4 congregation programs. Please get engaged, get enthusiastic. Anyone who is around us, tell them that if you get any opportunity to serve Krishna in any capacity, is to our eternal benefit. And that is the way forward. Thank you again for the opportunity to glorify Srimad Bhagavatam. Again, please forgive me if I said something beyond my adhikar. Please forgive me. Thank you so much. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल. Thank you all for joining. Hare Krishna.
Sorry, forgive. I did a mistake. Actually, there are three brothers.
Three, na? Okay, thank you.
Actually, Santosh is name of Rupa also.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kumar, Santosh, and Rupa.
Thank you. Okay, I discussed in earlier that three brothers, but Prabhuji said four, so I wasn't sure. Prabhuji confirmed. Our Nikhil Bihari Prabhuji confirmed that is three brothers, Amar, Santosh, and Anupam. So Amar is Sanatan Goswami, is Dabir Khas, right? Sakar Malik is Sanatan Goswami or Rupa Goswami. They were given Muslim names because they were working with Muslim. Sakar Malik is Sanatan Goswami, I think. And Dabir Khas is Rupa Goswami. And Anupam uh, ji is also there. Okay. Thank you all again for your time. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, ताई गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल.